Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Trivia Night on yet another beautiful Monday. What do we got? February 9th, 2026. For folks, you know what's on the line tonight. Not just knowledge, but that sweet, sweet cash. That's right. And if you're fired up, let me see those TGIMs in chat. Sarah's getting in there. Throwing the TGIM. Tear Bear. No cheeks for chat. Folks, how is everybody's Monday? What are we all doing today? And if I don't know if I need to say it, but we're on Kahoot, as always. Scotty in chat, throwing the tomatoes. I'm glowing. TGIFM. Folks, what do we think? How'd it turn out? We got sprayed down. We got a spray job yesterday. New paint job. Big time mod. Ready for Jersey Shore. How we looking? Did y'all like the little video I had going for you? What do we think? Does this suffice? Because I was going to say, if it's not dark enough, Kel says glowing. We can redo it. I think. So our spray tannist, Miss Cassie in chat, she did an excellent job. Did she not? Look at this. Friggin'. It just looks so natural. What was that? A spray tan home visit? No. I went to Miss Cassie herself. Make it a little easier. But if it's not dark enough, wow, 276 subscribers already. You guys are getting after it. What the hell? Dangus, TGIM. But we can talk about that at the end. But while we chit chat, as always, Caroline, TGIM. I feel like it just looks good. No? Golden hour in a can. Our spray tannist is just too good. She couldn't make me look bad if she wanted to. Which is, everyone who doesn't know, is Cassie in chat. And if there's anybody looking for spray tans, that's the place to go. Kato, TGIM. Luke, TGIM. Do a little double check for y'all on the quiz, as always. And folks, do not worry. I had boxers on in that video. It was just censored to be funny. Do not worry. I was not harassing the poor spray tannist, Cassie. But here, let me double check real quick. Do a quick run through. Looking good, I think. All right, this week, I don't know. I never know. Oh, no. I haven't updated the allegations. Did she have you do the deadlift posture during the spray tan? Luckily, no. Sean's asking about the allegations. Is there an X-rated vid on your OF? No, there's no X-rated and there's no OF. We don't do that around these parts. Double checking. Not yet. A little squat and cough. Terror Bear. Okay, that one's looking good. We're looking good there. Okay, that one's looking good. I'm just double checking. We don't want any more allegations. Cinder's in chat. Mike, a true bronze beauty. Y'all loving it? Well, we can talk about if I need to do it again, because I will if I have to. We will make it look crazy if we need to. I don't want to be seen as a welcher. I do not welch on the wheel. There's no welching on the wheel. This doesn't really matter, but a little spelling mistake, we can fix that. All right, that one's looking good. All right, y'all, I think we're ready to rip. Yo, where's the stand-up? Don't worry, Sean and everyone else. What's the tat on the chest, Cinder says? It's an angel. An angel with some roses beneath it. Oh, we got freaking Lottie in the chat. What's up, Lottie? Lottie's come to a lot of streams besides Trivia Night. Gotta dye the hair as well. I know. I will try and do that possibly this week so we can get it with the spray tan so it'll look funny. Also, I didn't know I thought spray tans lasted a long time, but I guess probably luckily they don't. But I mean, if they look good like this all the time, friggin', what's the point in tanning? Just go get sprayed down. I'm always busy on Mondays, with practice and workouts. Well, hey, you're here tonight. But I guess I can fire up this lobby. Lottie, if you don't know, we're on Kahoot. So it's easier if you download it. You don't have to, you can do it on a browser. But it's easier with the app, from what I've heard. Are y'all ready for a pin? Get on in. Come on in. Get on in here, folks. 7346. Francois getting in there quick tonight. Francois, I've heard you were talking some trash on my decorating. The word in the street is, that's the word in the street at least. But everyone's getting here quick tonight. We got Francois, Charlie in the box. Matt, you guys are getting in too quick. I can't read you all. Matty P. Cinder, CJ, Jody, Gary P. Potato Taco in chat. Jody, Gary P. Sean, Terror Bear, Swims with Loons, McLovin, Mad Dog, G-Pack, Red Fleece, Papa P, Cassall, the legend, Kels, Sarah. You guys are getting in here too quick. I can't keep up. Nick ST, St. Nick, Not Jizanga, Mike C, Beans, 80s Pop Girl, Fuzz, Tom 8 Toes. Get out of here, tomatoes. Move my head. Great call. Great call. I think we're like right here is usually good, I think. No! The laptop. That's all right, Lottie. The I know, because yeah, could you do it on your phone at the same time, or is that too much of a pain? 43 people in here, y'all. We're getting after it. C Hill back in the building. Treen Bean. Jesse. Potato Taco. DD. Gay Bitches. Emma Ja. Scotty Piffin. Gabe Owners. Red Fleece. Lauren. Blue Crab. Where'd that one go? Casthetics. Sis. Oh, this is the sis of Casthetics. I'll still watch, though. I'll cheer from the bench. Y'all got some fans tonight. Lottie's rooting for you in chat. Jern Staz. Jern Staz. G-Money. Safety. Tippy toe. It seems to always turn off. Okay, the reactions are still on. Paulie Black in there. Andy J. Steez Louise. Ali S. back in the building. Packed house tonight, Forrest says. You want to talk about packed house? We had our record last week. I think we had 55 people. How are we looking on stream quality, by the way? Looking good. Excellent stream health. Damn, Forrest says. Switch the flags. Dang, I can't believe I missed. That's all right, Lottie. Dangus in the building. Fuzz. Gabe Owners. Which flag do we need to switch? This guy? The put America on the other side and the duck on the other side for better feng shuang. All right, folks, we'll let it get back up to what it was like 42 or 43, and then we'll rip it. Everybody, throw me some thumbs up. Yes, yeah, so we can see the cool duck one. I also could put the duck kind of flat on the wall. We'll look at it after. Some pig fig in the building. Mav's grandpa. All right, 44. I think 44 is the number, y'all. 45, Sean getting back in. Who else we got in here? Hopefully I shouted all y'all out. 46, Steez Louise back in here. All right, 46 I think is the number. Are we ready to rip? Gotta say the tan works for you. I know it. Casthetics, I should say, did an amazing job with the tan. And honestly, it wasn't a punishment. It was so quick and easy. She did a great job. Great lady. Very professional. Very personable. But all right, folks, what do you think? Pause the tunes. Beans in the building. Pause the tunes and let's fire this thing off. Ellie in the chat, or in the Kahoot at least, making it 48. All right, I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. What do we think? Fire it up. Fire it up. Put the Kahoot sounds back on. Kelson here. 49 with LaFou. 50 with Ollie Cat. Make that 51. All right, now I think we're about to rip. All right. 51 people, folks. Let's fire this thing off. For Trivia Night, February 52 with 80s Pop Girl. February 9, 2026 starts right now. Just kidding, in 3 seconds. With the very first question being, in the 21st century, which Gatorade color has not been poured on the Super Bowl winning head coach? Red, blue, yellow, or purple? Which of these colors has not been poured on the winning coach's head? Of course, very popular tradition. We got Lottie making the guess in chat. And they got it right. It is red. Believe it or not. Purple, I see a lot of people thought that, but that was actually, I think the Chiefs did it 2 times in a row. But it was red, but how quick were y'all? Oh, Tippy Toe getting in quick with a 900. Holy. Jody in there quick too. Lauren, Jern Staz, and Sean all getting in there quick tonight. This is the last, what is this, last 20 years? Yeah, 20 years. Last year was yellow, as well as this year was yellow. But then the Chiefs went back-to-back with purple, switching it up. White, you can see, was pretty popular. Orange as well. But I guess a couple years they don't get it on camera, or I guess Belichick didn't want to get poured on here or Harbaugh down here. But does anybody bet on that? Or do we have any degenerates in chat betting on the color of the pour? I didn't. Although I did do a little betting last night on the Super Bowl, the big game, I should say. And to let you know, I cashed out a plus 700 before it hit. So I lost money on a bet that would have paid out a plus 700. Feels great. But what is the most recent team to have got their first Super Bowl win? The Chiefs, Seahawks, Steelers, or Eagles? That game was honestly kind of sad, Lottie says. You're a West Coast girl, right? You're a Seahawks fan? But which of these teams was the most recent to get their first Super Bowl win? Okay, you guys got it. You were locked in on the Eagles. I'm personally an Eagles fan. I respect the Patriots. I'm from that area. Oh, snap. Lauren's locked in tonight. G-Pack as well. Charlie in the box. Not Jizenga and Ollie Cat. SD grabbing 10 spots. Most recent is last night. Most recent to get their first win. I didn't even see who was. I don't even remember who I put as the other options, but the Eagles are the most recent one to have their first win. Back in 2018, where unfortunately Carson Wentz, who was a phenomenal player, got damaged during the season, and then Mr. Nick Foles took over. I don't know football. You're missing the N in Jazenga. Jazenga. But yeah, I think it's only 20 teams have won the Super Bowl. But folks, make sure you're live, locked in, ready to rip. I want you getting all the points you possibly can. And don't worry for any non-sports fans. I think there's one more sports one, and then we're out of sports. Let's take a look. All of these were at the first Super Bowl halftime show, except jetpacks, a marching band, the Beatles, or pigeons. Which one of these things was not at the first Super Bowl halftime show? Jetpacks, a marching band, the Beatles, or pigeons? Believe it or not, folks, there were jetpacks. Must have been a crazy halftime show, Forrest says. But the Beatles were not there. They didn't. The only music was a marching band for the first and there was a jazz guy, Al Hurt, I believe his name was. But how'd that look on the leaderboard? Oh no, we got a big switch up. We got Ollie Cat, SD, DD, Gary P, and Lauren rounding out the top 5 at the moment. Still a close game. Early goings. But folks, they did have a jetpack back then. 2 of them. There were 2 people. They flew around for a couple seconds with a jetpack. Did you like this year's halftime show? I didn't see all of it. I saw some of it. It was kind of crazy. Did anybody see that? Friggin', it was probably one of the coolest sets I'd seen. Like with all those, like the field, the way they transformed the field. I feel like they usually just do a stage, but they did it as like a field and stuff. It looked kind of cool. And I saw another video of someone from the crowd filming it when they were cleaning it all up, and all the bushes that were on it were people that were walking off the field. It was kind of funny. But yeah, back in 1967, there were 2 folks with jetpacks ripping around the field for a little bit. But let's keep it moving, folks. I think we're out of sports. Don't worry for all the non-sports fans. Yeah, Lottie saw it. They were dressed up as she saw that they were people. Water in here? No. All right, let's get another one. Jared Leto is the lead singer of what band? Maroon 5, Coldplay, 30 Seconds to Mars, or Green Day? Jared Leto. Do you know him? And do you know who he sings for? Or do you just know him as an actor? Okay, you guys know this one. I like to see it, but how quick were you? Let's take a look. Oh, ST is locked in. Look out. Gary P. Charlie in the box. G-Pack, Lauren, still looking good. Holy 40 points between first and fifth at the moment. Genuinely have no idea. Of course, one of his best roles he ever played was Paul Allen in what's it called? American Psycho. He played the young Paul Allen. Can you believe that? He also started a cult recently, I think. Jared Leto, right? I saw some stuff about that on the YouTubes. Love that movie. Forrest says, have you seen Paul Allen's card? One of the best scenes of all time. For anybody who hasn't seen it, check that movie out, American Psycho. I'm sure you all have seen it. I know I got some cultured folks in this chat. But let's keep it moving. With the next question. Who is this? We're starting early. P. Diddy, Kevin Hart, Ryan Gosling, or Kanye West? Who is this? P. Diddy, Kevin Hart, Ryan Gosling, or Kanye West? Did y'all get this one? Is this one going to be a clean sweep? Okay. No one thought it was Ryan Gosling? Lottie says Kanye immediately. I know I could have zoomed in a little bit because Diddy and Kanye, they actually have a somewhat of a similar mouth. But you guys are locked in as always. You always boom me on the who is it. I've got you a couple times though. But how quick were you? Remember, you got to be with the quickness. Oh, snap. SD. G-Pack on the top of the leaderboard. Gary P. Lauren, Charlie in the box. Tear Bear, look out. That's a dangerous lineup there, folks. Of course, the illustrious, the famous. I'm a big Kanye fan, everyone. I know he says some crazy stuff, but man, can he make some good music and some hilarious memes. One of my favorites is, have you guys seen the interview when it's him and Kim Kardashian? And they're talking about using the jacuzzi. If you haven't, look it up. Just type in Kanye West jacuzzi. It's hilarious. Can you believe that? But anyways, also Graduation's probably his best album, if you were wondering. Let's keep it moving, though. With this next one of Who Dat? Penelope Cruz, Ana de Armas, Mila Kunis, or Emilia Clarke? Who is this woman? Penelope Cruz, Ana de Armas, Mila Kunis, or Emilia Clarke? Did I crop it enough or did I crop it too much? Oh, snap. I got some of y'all. But that is Miss Ana de Armas. A beautiful, beautiful woman. Oh, snap. Gary P. was locked in on that one. Takes the lead from G-Pack. Sean shooting up. Lauren giving us the thumbs up on the leaderboard. Tippy toe as well. Look out. Talk about a beautiful woman, though. Am I right? Holy. Miss Ana de Armas. She, I'm trying to think of the movie I really liked her in. I can't remember what it was. But she's a great actress and very beautiful. So shout out Anna. Anna or Johnny? Folks, we got to go Johnny, right? Young Johnny Depp. I just watched a movie with her last night, Kel says. She's a babe. All right, folks, lock back in. Oh, she was in James Bond, wasn't she? Blade Runner as well, yeah. I saw one about Roberto Duran, the boxer. She was really good in that. Or yeah, I think it's that one. Or is it the one with Vinnie Paz? She's in one of the ones. I think it's the one Hands of Stone. But let's keep it moving. I'm chitter-chattering about nothing. Let's move on to the next question, which is Apple automatically added this band's album to over 500 million iTunes users in 2014. One Direction, U2, Black Eyed Peas, or Nickelback? Holy frick, y'all are answering quick. Do y'all remember this? Apple, they automatically added this for free, but people didn't consent to this, and they got some backlash for it. But which band was it? Okay, y'all remember this. All right. I like it. It was U2. Bit of a controversy back then. Oh, no, who'd we lose? We got Tippy Toe Red Fleece getting on the leaderboard. Oh, she. Lottie thought it was One Direction. This was, so they added it because they thought it would be like a gift. You know, they were giving out U2's album because they're a very popular band. I got it wrong. But they sent this out after they had all that backlash. They said, if you would like U2's Songs of Innocence removed from your iTunes music library and iTunes purchases, you can choose to have it removed. Once the album has been removed from your account, it will no longer be available to you for re-download as a previous purchase. If you later decide you want the album, you need to get it again. The album is free for everyone until October 13th, 2014. And will be available for purchase after that date. And I think they paid U2 a ton of money for it too, which is odd. But I also could be wrong about that. But you know what? I bet no one's going to be wrong about this next question. I don't know what it is. I can't remember, but let's find out together. Beyonce is from, why did that look weird to me? San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, or Austin? Sorry, I can't speak. Where's Beyonce from? San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, or Austin? What do we think? Oh, snap. She is from Houston. She's a Texas gal from Houston. Lottie got it in the chat. Oh, no. We lost a lot. We lost many of our comrades. But Tippy Toe snags second place. Beans moving up into third place. Jern stands. I don't know what I'm saying there if I'm saying something bad. But Red Fleece as well locked in the fifth place spot right now. We're getting close to halfway now. Here's a little young Beyonce, if you were wondering. She seemed to always be destined to be a star. Also that first picture of her, I forgot to mention, that's my favorite. I think she should run the fro all the time. That was when she was in Austin Powers. And that look, I love that look. She should run that on the daily. I'm sure it's probably not the most convenient haircut to run, or hairstyle, if you will. But it looks sick. But let's keep it moving with another question. Which of these countries does not have both Mediterranean and Atlantic coastlines? Spain, Portugal, France, or Morocco? Which one of these countries does not have both a Mediterranean and an Atlantic coastline? Spain, Portugal, France, or Morocco? Oh, we were split wide on this one, folks. But it is Portugal. They only have their only coastline is the Atlantic, and then they're landlocked on the other side. Not landlocked, but completely bordered by Spain on the other side. Show me a damn map, Forrest says. Oh, don't you worry, brother. I'll pull it up right after this. Oh no, who'd we lose? I keep forgetting. Who? Oh, is it Tippy Toe? Did we lose Tippy Toe? Beans taking the second place spot though. Jern Staz, Red Fleece, Jesse getting on that leaderboard. Holy folks. 200 points difference right now. But here is a map. Forest. Portugal. You can't really see it down here, but the what do you call this strait down here? What's it called? This is the Iberian Peninsula, but what Strait of Gibraltar between Morocco and Spain. That's where the Mediterranean starts. Mike's got it in chat. And then up here is, of course, France. They have both sides as well. Porsche says, oh, I was thinking of the Gulf of Candace. Classic. Where's the Gulf of Candace forest? But folks, make sure you're live, locked in, and ready to rip for this next question. All right? Look at the map. Wait, is there actually one on here? Holy! What the hell? There really is a Gulf of Candace. Folks, there's a good joke for anybody. There's a real world one you can throw in for the Candace jokes. Oh, there's no N. Sorry. Cadiz. But let's keep it moving. What country is this? Uh-oh. Lock in, y'all. Is this Argentina, Japan, Morocco, or Chile? Which country is this? Do y'all know your geography? Did you pay attention during social studies, if that's the right class? Okay, you got it. That was Chile. I thought a lot more people would guess Argentina. Oh, caught him off what this, Lottie says. Oh, snap, Red Fleece gets a little bit, just a little bit, 50 points on Jernstaz. Lottie knew it, though. Still only 200, less than 200 points from first to fifth at the moment. Holy. But, folks, this is the capital of Chile. Talk about a beautiful place, huh? Santiago, I believe. Well, I guess this is kind of like, I've never been to Denver, but I assume this is what Denver would look like, right? I don't even think I couldn't tell you what the skyline of Denver looks like. But yeah, seems like a pretty cool city, Santiago, Chile. But again, make sure you're live, locked in, and let's grab another. Name this flag. Iran, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, or Jordan? Well, I don't know if that makes it harder or easy. Hey, folks, I don't know if that makes it harder or easier. But that was Saudi Arabia. We had a couple mixed. Some people thought it was blue Jordan. Some people thought it was green Jordan. But that was Saudi Arabia. How'd that do for the leaderboard, though? Oh, no. Jesse, we lost Jesse. Sean gets back on the leaderboard. Double Jordan. It's a double rainbow. The Jordans really threw me for a loop. I got Jesse. Sorry, Jesse. I blew it. Have you guys seen this thing that Saudi Arabia's trying to build? The line. If you haven't, you should look it up on the YouTube. It's crazy. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. They've started building it, allegedly. Like, I've seen the pictures. But this is like a 300-foot tall or more building that's going to run for like miles straight through the desert. I mean, it's like a city in between. And it's all going to be covered with like reflective mirrors and crazy stuff like that. Allegedly. And they broke ground on it. They're digging the foundations and all that. But I don't know. We'll see. They got a lot of money, so do with it what you will. If you got it, spend it. Or give it to me. Let's grab another. U on a food package means organic, kosher, imported, or gluten-free. U on a package. What does it mean? Organic, kosher, imported, or gluten-free? That's right, folks. It is kosher. Oh, isn't it? Wow. We got a big switch up there. Okay. Gary P's locked in, folks. What the hell? Red Fleece. Sean, Scotty Piff. SD. Should have known that, Dangus says. Mad Dog, look out. On a 3 in a row, making a comeback. Let's take a peek. What is kosher and what is not kosher? Here's a couple things. Things with cloven hooves, they say, I know, is one. And it has to chew its cud. Chew its cud and have split hooves. All chickens, domestic fowl. Fish, but they need fins and scales. So crustaceans, dolphins, sharks, not allowed. Scavenger birds, not allowed. Pigs, they don't They have hooves, but they don't chew their cud. Rabbits don't have. Okay. Also, kangaroos not kosher for any of the Aussies. Front half of a cow, and then you can't mix your dairy. I don't think these are exclusively all of the kosher things, but a lot of them. I believe they come from Deuteronomy and Leviticus in the Bible, or more specifically, the Torah in the Jewish religion, which is the same as the first 5 books of the Bible. But let's keep it moving with another question. What's the name? Reginald Bulb III, Mr. Brightside, Luxo Jr., or Lampert? What's the name of this little unit right here? Reginald Bulb III, Mr. Brightside, Luxo Jr., or Lampert? What's this little guy's name? You guys got it. It is Luxo Jr., not Mr. Brightside. Lampert is actually a Pokemon. And Reginald Bulb III, I just made that up. But how'd that do to the leaderboard? Oh, snap. Sean's coming up creeping quick on Gary P. We got Jern Staz. Estes on fire. Tear Bear. Holy, 1 point behind fourth spot right now. Why are you guys so close tonight? Man. And of course, that was the mascot for Pixar, which came from, this is a short film. It was an actual short animated film that they did. And I forget, it had some significance to it, but I can't remember. But they call it Luxo Jr. And if you didn't know that, now you do. But let's move on and find out some more info, or find out if you know some more info. What was the first Real Housewives series? New Jersey, New York, Orange County, or Atlanta? I know we got some fans in chat. But how big of fans are y'all? Oh, man, it was Orange County, y'all. All the fans better knew that one. I didn't know that, honestly. I just looked that one up today. I probably would have guessed New Jersey myself, because that's the one I most vividly remember. But, Gary V is locked the hell in tonight. Tippy Toe getting on the leaderboard. Francois, best question yet. SD, Sean, and Jernstan steals a little bit from Sean there. I think, yes. Dangus giving us some reactions in chat. This was the OG Real Housewives of Orange County. Back in the year 2006, believe it or not. 20 years ago. It came out in March of 2006. And then I believe it was New York after in March of 2008. And then Atlanta in the fall of 2008. But Orange County was the OG. A little bit different cast or a different looking cast from so many years ago. You know, the style seems to be a little different nowadays. But let's move on to another question. Poppy. Cocaine, methamphetamine, LSD, or heroin? Poppy. Cocaine, methamphetamine, LSD, or heroin? What is the right answer? Okay, you guys got it. Why do y'all know that? Why do you know that? But it is heroin. Of course, that's where opium comes from. And heroin is a opium. Bad look, chat. Forrest says. Pete's still locked in. Tippy Toe grabs the spot from SD. Sean, everyone's still within striking distance. All right. The and kind of an odd photograph, right? The U.S. military, or this one actually might be Afghanis, but there's a lot of conspiracy about it, and I think there's some truth to it, where we actually protected some of the opium fields, because it's complicated stuff, but a funny juxtaposition. These beautiful flowers with some wartime warriors. But yeah, these actually might be Afghanis. Just kitted out with ARs and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But because that was like a big thing over there. They made a bunch of money with it. But let's keep it moving with this next question. We're over halfway. We're about 2/3 of the way. Actually, exactly 2/3 or 3/4. If I knew how to read. So let's grab another question. This singer had a large spike in popularity in the summer of 2024, but in 2014 she was so fancy. Ariana Grande, Charlie XCX, Beyonce, or Tate McRae? Don't get tripped up by my wording. This one might be hard. But basically, this singer was very fancy. She was so fancy in 2014. Ariana Grande, Charlie XCX, Beyonce, or Tate McRae? That's right. She was so fancy with Iggy Azalea. Oh, man. Castle getting on the leaderboard. Gary P. locked in. Jern Staz. Sean Tippy Toe. All right. Mad Dog, 3 in a row. Holy, folks. It's a freaking tight race, you could say, at the very least. Yeah, well, because she had that album come out last summer. Brat. It was Brat Summer last summer. And I didn't know who she was, but then the name sounded familiar. I was like, oh, wow, she was in that fancy song. Gary's cheating for sure. No way he knows all this stuff. Friggin' guy. He's getting banned for sure. But yeah, this was quite the big song back in 2014 with Iggy Azalea. Remember how big Iggy Azalea was? She was massive for a time. With Black Little Baby, that song. Do you guys remember that song, Black Little Baby? The Black Widow Baby. But let's keep it moving with the next question. The members of this music group were exposed for lip syncing and never having recorded their songs. Not a single one. Milli Vanilli, TLC, Salt and Pepper, or the Fugees. There's a big scandal. They were caught lip syncing, but they weren't just lip syncing. They had never even recorded their songs. It was Milli Vanilli. Bit of a boomer question, I will admit. But you guys were locked in, you friggin' boomers. You friggin' old people in chat. Why the hell do y'all know that? We're just talking about this yesterday. Wild. Which one, Milli Vanilli or Charlie XCX? Mitch, come on, man. Pete, you better watch your tone when you talk to a moderator. You better watch your mouth. Oh, that's funny. Did Gary P get that one? I think he did. Tippy Toe grabs a spot from Sean. Castle. All right. But take a look at you can understand why these two were the front, why they put these two as the front people. Because these guys weren't even, these were just actors. The guy who made it, he was a guy, he had actually done it before. He had done like a studio recordings and then had someone else be the front person for the band. And then he tried to redo it in America. And to great success until people got pissed when they found out. Because they even won a Grammy. I think the Grammys, they revoked it and everything. But you can tell why they chose these two folks, these two beautiful boys, to be the lead men, even though they couldn't sing at all. They could dance, they could act, but they couldn't sing. Every one of the songs was studio recorded by, what do you call them? Studio musicians? Is that what they call them? Which I'll like, not for vocals, but obviously a lot of bands use studio artists and stuff. Such beautiful boys, Danga says. I mean, I'm telling you. I get it. I get why they were the front men. If only they could have sung. This guy, I think this one ended up dying from an overdose, like not too many years after they were exposed, unfortunately. He was only like 30 or 32 or something. But enough talking about Milli Vanilli, all right? That's in the past. Let's grab another question. Make sure you're live, though, real quick. Everyone, make sure you're live. All right? You ready? Every single point matters. You got to be quick. All right, let's go. This UFC champion famously pulled off a flying armbar in the octagon. Demetrius Johnson, Conor McGregor, Lyoto Machida, or Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, if there was any confusion. But was it Demetrius, Conor, Lyoto, or Israel? Flying armbar, in quotations. Oh no, folks, it was Demetrius Mighty Mouse. It wasn't technically a flying armbar, that's how people call it. But it was a very impressive move, nonetheless. But if you look up flying armbar Mighty Mouse, you'll see it. But what did that do to the leaderboard? Oh, snap. I thought friggin' Gary P might have dropped that one. But we got a big switch up. Sean Castle turns that Scotty Piffen gets on the leaderboard. G-Pack grabs 4 spots on that one. The Mighty Mouse, he grabbed the guy, he suplexes him into the air, but as the guy's coming back down to the ground, he grabs the arm for the armbar, and as the guy lands, he locks in the armbar for the submission. Pretty crazy. And if you don't know anything about the UFC, just know Mighty Mouse is the GOAT. Pound for pound, or not pound for pound. He is the greatest MMA fighter of all time. You hear me? All the John Jones people out there? John's amazing, but Mighty Mouse is the GOAT. All right? And I won't hear otherwise. But let's keep it moving with another question. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, so lock in. Name this movie. Forrest Gump, Happy Gilmore, Independence Day, or The Godfather Part 2. What movie is this? Forrest Gump, Happy Gilmore, Independence Day, or Godfather Part 2? Can you name this movie? Damn it. Well, good on you. That was, of course, Happy Gilmore. I love Virginia Bennett. Also, if you didn't know, that's I've actually, what's her name? Julia Bowman. She's the actress in. Okay, everybody got that. I don't know how the points split up there, but that was, of course, with the lovely Adam Sandler. But yeah, she's Modern Family. The show Modern Family. She's in that now, or it's Modern Family's done now too. I started watching that recently. It's a good show. Check it out. Get an eye on it. But Happy Gilmore is one of my all-time favorites. I love it. Folks, we might be down to the last question. So I want to take a minute, make sure you're live, and let's get this question going. Which of these actors has not played a superhero? Halle Berry, Russell Crowe, Denzel Washington, or George Clooney? Which of these actors has not played, has not been a hero, a superhero role? It is Denzel. It is Denzel. Halle Berry. She was Catwoman as well. Was she Storm as well? And then Russell Crowe. I haven't seen it, but I saw a picture of him. He's some superhero god in one of the Thor movies. George Clooney played Batman, believe it or not. What about Book of Eli? That would not be considered a superhero. But I like how you're thinking. Of course, he was in Training Day, another great movie. But folks, what the hell happened tonight? You guys were locked in. Do y'all want to find out who won? Because I most certainly do. Did Gary P pull it out in the end? Or did he get taken down? At the last second, let's find out. In third place tonight, folks, with a score of 12,828 is Tippy Toe. A legend with 13,657 is Sean. So that means first place with 14,750 points is Gary Peets. And then Castle and SD coming in 4th and 5th. Man. Whoa, 277 subscribers. What the heck? What do we think, folks? Gary is my goat, Mike Consoli says. These scores are insane. Congrats, Garrett. Man, I know you guys are getting way too good for me. I don't know if you guys are getting better. I'm just getting softer on my questions. I might be just getting too soft on you guys. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is, folks. I think I'm getting too soft on y'all. Next week, no one's getting any question right. You hear me? I'm taking y'all down. You guys will get 0 questions right. Let's go. We got a spinner. Spin that fucking wheel, Pete says. Well, hey, I still have to review your freaking... I'm going to have to review your questions, make sure you weren't cheating. We have some cheating allegations. Madison, my man. The impossible trivia. Caroline Peach, GG. Even though it's a 25% chance on every question. Mark in the chat. I want to see the final standings of all of us, not just the winners. Or maybe I'll release those sometimes. Well, because I wanted to do... I'm still working on it. I'm trying to figure out a way so I can get all of your rankings every week. And we can put together, like, your points per game. I need to figure out a way to automate it. Do we have any, like, hackers? Do we have any phenomenal programmers in chat who would want to come up with a method to help me with that? Let me have my night. It'll never happen again. Garrett has been speaking into his chat GPT this whole time. He pays for premium. He's got Sampa on FaceTime. I'm trying to figure out if I improved or just getting dumber. Here, Mike, I'll take a peek at yours. I can export the data, so I can download all the data onto a spreadsheet. And so a lot of you already have put in your usernames, because then if you guys I think the form is still in the it's still in the description. Garrett is Sampa. If you want to like register your name, so you can have a consistent name each week, so I can track you better. Because otherwise, I won't be able to keep track of your points per game and everything. Mark is Charlie in the box. Let's take a look. Let's see how you did, Mark. You take a peek, so we don't leak everybody's. Mark, you dropped a 9,173 pointer, 27th place. Which 9,000 points, that used to be like a top 5 position. Now y'all are freaking too locked in. Dagnabbit. We had 20 people over 10,000 points. Stop wasting time on standings and punish yourself. If people use the same username, it's probably not that's why I want people to like, as long as the names are, and like, I don't know, I'm sure there's ways if there's like little subtle differences, but hold on, I'll pull up the wheel. Okay, I'll pull up the wheel. I know y'all are freaking chomping at the bit to see me suffer. There's one I'm gonna add for y'all. This one, I think you'll like it. It's the Milk Mile. Another streamer that I like just did that, and so I think that one would be a good punishment. Milk Mile, where you have to run 4 laps on the traditional track, and you have to drink the Tomato Mile. Yeah, right, Sean, you're getting timed out. Time Sean out. No, don't. But that would be brutal. Tomato Mile. Maybe that's in the future. I would do like a gallon for every quarter mile instead of 2 a tomato. Tomato Mile. Milk Mile. Everybody. Hey, listen to Nightbot, Tear Bear. Love the Tomato Mile, Sarah says. Get lit up with paintballs. All right, I will put that one in as well. But yeah, Milk Mile is you drink like a 16-ounce cup of milk for every lap, for every quarter mile. Paint ball. Paintball gun. We'll know what it means. Extra tomatoes for the sass. I'm out. Mark's out. We'll see you next week, hopefully, brother. Pacer test hog milk challenge. What the hell is hog milk? I do not want to be milking no hogs. What else did I miss up here in chat while you guys were chit-chatting or while I was wasting time? All right, what do we got? What Elf Spaghetti's already off. We can just delete that fully. Razor scooter to the shin. Karaoke, we can delete the second one. Dye hair. Folks, I'm working on it. Do not worry. Spray tan. We can take spray tan off. Also, we need to talk about that. Are you guys happy? Let's talk about that real quick before we spin. Are you guys satisfied with your spray tan? Or should I go get hosed down again? I'll make a poll real quick, all right? If you guys are happy, we're all right. More darker, or you're okay. All right. Let your voice be heard in chat and vote. Because I mean, we're darker than I was significantly. You know what I mean? 3 shades darker, Terror says. Terror again says darker. What about the most Smarties eaten in 10 seconds with chopsticks? I mean, I could try to break that one day. Get tan, jet black hair. Christmas with the cranks tan. Folks, let your voices be heard. The poll is live in chat. Let the voices be heard. Crazy, man. What do y'all want? It's a tight race. Only 12 people voted. Get your votes in. Get them in. Oh, we're up to 15. Folks, I will do it if we need to. All right. All right, I will leave it open, but it looks like we got to go more darker. I respect it. I understand. Should make myself a little bit bigger. All right, folks, this is what we got on the list. We have Scott. Get out with the Sustramen. I cannot do that. One day, okay? One day I promise. One day we won't even need to spin for it, okay? I will just commit to doing it. I will do it one day. All right? It's for free. I just can't do it right now. What about what about compete in a hobby horse competition? What is a hobby horse competition? If you don't know, look it up. It's quite a laugh. All right, I'll look it up this week, and we'll look into it for maybe putting on next week's wheel. So this is what we have on there. We have Chat Picks Tattoo, Raw Egg, Hot Sauce Shot. I feel like we can take off Hot Sauce Shot. Like I don't really have. Like I have some hot sauce, but I don't think it's that. Do you guys want hot sauce shot on or no? Hobby horse would be crazy. Tooth gem. Ren Allen says. Like what? Do I have to get it implanted into my tooth? Just spin, Terror. Terror just wants the damn spin. All right. Any more last moments? Bedtime. Bedtime. Hurry up, brother. All right. Hold on. Let me get the tunes. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for the spin? You ready to find out? Full grills. Boosted. Will there be another Kahoot? Not tonight, Boosted, but next Monday. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can come anytime. And I stream throughout the week as well. From time to time. But the Mondays are the most fun. Tooth Gem is a fire idea. All right, well, let me think about that. Let me look up the logistics of that at least first. But enough freaking dilly-dallying. Let's spin. What is it going to be? Oh, no, folks. What is it going to be? Please, nothing bad. Please, nothing bad. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Folks, that's not even a good one. That's a respin, right? Folks, respin? Is that a respin? No, no, no. I think that's a respin, yes? I don't want to do it. But I don't want to. No, that's pretty good. I don't want to do it. But folks, here's the thing you're not thinking about. Here's the thing you're not thinking about. I don't want to do it. There's no respins on the wheel has spoken. Time to lock in, pal. Dangus wants promiscuous girl. Whop, Ryan Allen wants. Too bad, Vern. Boo-hoo. Well, folks, how are you guys going to pick? You guys are never going to come to a consensus. Sing for me, Potato Taco says. Well, so here, how about this? I'll pick freaking 3 choices, and you guys can vote. We'll do another poll. We'll do a quick poll. Folks, I'm telling you, you guys aren't going to want it. It's not even going to be fun. You guys aren't going to enjoy it. It's going to be lame. All right, so throw out some options. I Will Always Love You by Whitney. That's potentially. Folks, I don't want to do it. Bohemian Rhapsody. That one's actually... That could be kind of silly. Oh, no, folks. Folks, you know I'm bad at singing. Don't Stop Believing is a classic. Change Gonna Come is a phenomenal one. I do like that one. Here, all right, we'll put Bohemian. Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, I think I have them. Barbie Girl. My Humps. Promiscuous Girl. We're going to put Bohemian Rap. We'll put Change Gonna Come. And then, folks, I'll tell you this last one. I think you'll like it too. I bet you guys will probably vote this one. Scatman. Milkshake. Who Wants Pizza? Are you doing the karaoke tonight? I will do it right now. Yes, it's happening tonight, Dangus says. Then the last option will be, what's it called? I Want It That Way, Backstreet Boys. I don't want to do it. Whop. All right, I will bank all these ones for later, but here are your 3 options. You guys get to pick out of these 3 options, okay? I Want It That Way is Backstreet Boys. I'll just put that in parentheses in case you don't know. All right, vote. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. I want to do it. Get your votes in, y'all. Get them in. Get them in. Get your votes in so you can make fun of me, you friggin' bad people. What's in the lead right now? We got 16 votes. We got let your voices be heard. Oh man, so Bohemian Rhapsody's in the lead right now. Bohemian's taking the lead even more. Yeah, I'll start pulling it up. You're so sassy tonight. An ugh heavy sentence. It's the tan. The tan just makes you sassier. Once you get spray tanned, you're about that life. You get full of sass. Trapped in the drive-thru. Trapped in the drive-thru with Weird Al. Weird Al one would be good. Are you singing it live karaoke or on the video? We will be doing it live. What is it? All right, we got 20 votes. Make it a performance, interpretive dance. Wait, if you want an interpretive dance, we will put that on the wheel. And maybe if you win, Francois, we'll get that next time. See, I am freaking sassy, huh? Do the fandango. See, I can sing in short speeds. Bohemian Rhapsody karaoke. I think that's what y'all are picking. Hold on. Time to sing. All right, let's pause these tunes. Let's see if we find one that we like. Deo song. Don't forget to warm up your vocal cords. Let's listen to this one. See if this one's good. How's the volume on that? We're not starting yet. Don't worry. We're not starting yet. Do I get background singers? Can I have background singers? Oh, Nightman. Nightman could be good. This is the best punishment. Just lip sync. Cast all. It looks like his tan is in a new stage of development. Am I getting tanner? Make yourself bigger. No BGV. Jesse, what's BGV? Yes, backup singers is fair, Lauren says, but Jesse's our resident singer. Oh, background voices. Oh, okay. I see. No BGV. I need the support. How's this one? It's all the BGVs. Should I type in no BGV? Lower key. Why does it say lower key? No. I can't really remember the flow of it. I want your voice to shine. No, it's okay. Just go. I feel like this first one was better then, with the BGV. Hold on. Let me get a taste real quick of it again. And y'all want me bigger? Do you want full cam or do you want to see the lyrics too? Low key karaoke. Do you want full cam or do you want to see the lyrics? Full cam. Solo karaoke. Folks, I'm trying my best. We'll go full cam, but we get this one. Itsy Bitsy Spider. Hold on, let me get a feel for it again. How's volume? Tell me volume. Is that good volume? I'm going to go full cam before we start.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Is that good? Is that good on Valium on your end? Perfect, Angus says. Folks, I'm not good at this. Do you want chat on screen? 278. Good Valium. You know I'm not good. Hold on. How do you even do this? It's just talking at the beginning. You're great. Is this a real life? Oh, let me blow my nose. I'm just waiting for everybody to leave, by the way, so I don't have to do it. If I stall long enough, everyone's going to leave, and I won't have to. Valium is perfect. Sing it just like that. All right. At least I have my backup singers. That'll help a little bit. How's my voice on the mic? Mic audio good? Mic check. Yep. Oh my goodness, folks. You know I hate this. How do I don't even remember how to sing. I don't even know how to sing. Gut. And I'm not going for long. We're not going too long, all right? We're going for a little bit. Do it, Sarah says. Is this the real life? Is this just a fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open up your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Just a poor. Easy. Hold on, folks. I can't keep. I can't. I need to find one. If it does, I fucked it up. Okay, I will start over. I need one. It doesn't. It's not showing me when to come in. I'm missing my cues. Is this one better? All right, this one's better. Here, we'll start over. All right, redo. Sorry, I frigged it up. Is this the real life? Is this just a fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. It's easy go, little high, little low, and way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, doesn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. I don't remember this part. Too late. My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. That's you. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, we do the fandango. The lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life for monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Little moosh, no, will not let me go. Bishmillah. Bishmillah, will not let you go. Will not let you go. I will not let you go. Let me go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put inside for me. For me. For me. All right, you got that. That's it, everybody. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in. Come back next week. Maybe you'll get another wheel spin, maybe you won't. Also, we're going to be streaming more this week, so stop by. Put on your notifications, maybe. Think about it. All right? We got some Indian bands back in the building. Let's go. Hey, everyone, throw me a shred in chat. This is a real fade out this time. Listen to the beautiful song that Queen has made for us. But shred it out. Thank you so much. And we'll see you later in the week. Peace out. See you later. You guys are the best. Shred with me big time. Shred it. Shred me. Shred me up. Shred it. But for real, thank you. Peace out.